Hi everybody, it's Diane here. I don't have the art journal today. How about that? What I have is an old file folder, cut down, and stuff. And this is relatively timely. However, by the time you see this video, it will not be timely because I'm ahead. Shannon Green did a video about making ATCs out of a master board that was very good, very inspiring. Obviously, that's why I'm doing this. I have made master boards before. It's hard to say. Not a lot. Mine did not really look like hers. Hers was. Go watch her video. A little more definite. The ones I've made before are just very random, scrappy magazine snippets, and then paint. I don't think she painted. So I wanted to try her more definite approach, and she cut hers up into ATCs and then added, a focal image and stuff. So that's why we're here. At least that's why I'm here. I don't know why you're here. Yeah, we don't know either, Diane. This is pattern tissue that's not cut straight, but I don't think it matters. Shannon had a very good point. If you're going to make ATCs, watch that you don't put stuff down that's too big. Because if you do this and you cut it 2.5 by 3.5, that's all that you're going to have showing. So if that's what you want, but if that's what you want, then I would say just cut a 2.5 by 3.5 and just do that from the start. I think she also glued as she went. She's not going to glue off camera like some of us do. She used Mod Podge. I'm not doing that. That is a really good product and it really works. And she, I think, went over, like, if she put down napkins, she'd go over it with Mod Podge. But every time I use Mod Podge, it stays sticky and I have to spray it. And I don't like the smell of spray, so I just avoid it if I can. So I'm looking at now is my ever-growing box of fodder that I just accumulate over time. I might make more than one. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with them. Did I already say that? Well, I'm saying it now. I might make ATCs, but little notebook covers cross my mind. I'm doing ICAD. Would that be too big? That's, here, I got an index card right here. Not really. So I don't know. Which I suppose I should know. Because like she said, it kind of dictates how what stuff you want to put down, the size. And Diane's just going, I don't know. What if we take one of these? This is a Yellow Pages image, believe it or not. Oh, Shannon also took coffee dyed paper scraps and put that down first. Just so then she didn't have to cover every little millimeter of space. That's smart too. Diane, you're not being smart. Did you notice that? No, I just figured I have enough stuff. I wasn't going to worry about it. If I have a little space, I'll just fill it in with something. Yeah, like that. Groovy. How do you like the hair? I never did like that. Is that a beehive? I even Ginger on Gilligan's Island, I did not like her hair up like that. I don't know why. I mean, it's pretty. It has a certain elegance to it. I just don't care for it. Maybe because I know I would look ridiculous in it. I don't know. I'm glad hairstylists like that are out. For as artistic as some of us can be, that's as klutzy as we are with our hair. I can't even blow dry my hair without clocking my head with the dryer, so... Such problems, I know. That might be good. That's wrapping paper. There was a very loud plane. I'm sorry if you can hear that. Scrapbook paper. It's another postal thing. Oh yeah, I have some stamps here I just grabbed so I can fill those in or use those to fill in. Fill in, you know what I mean? Use this. This is going to take a while to fill, isn't it? She also had an 8.5 by 11 board, and you go watch her video. I forget which way she cut it first, but the way she cut it, she had very little waste there, so that was smart. Yeah, Diane, I bet she can blow dry her hair and not hit herself in the head with the dryer, too. Probably. Oh, this is neat. It's an old map that was in a book, but it's like an onion skin paper. Or it is. It's not like. It is onion skin. I don't know. See, now if you had Mod Podge or one of those matte mediums or something, it would be a lot faster to glue all this stuff down. Do the matte mediums, do they do the same thing as Be Sticky? Does anybody know? And do they smell funny? I have to be aware of that too. Kind of nice. It's old. I think it was a chair cushion. Could you imagine putting that much work? I mean, look at that. That much work onto something people are going to sit on. You know, Diane, you're the only person that would think of that. Oh, sorry. She had a few other tips too if you want to go watch her video. She had a couple just pieces of color paper, so to speak, but she thought they were too bright. So she laid tissue paper over them to tone it down. I don't think I'm going to have that problem. I'm just going to have other problems. You can also tone down with gesso. That's an easy fix too. kind of fun just to piece together a bunch of scraps with, I mean, you might have rhyme or reason, but generally speaking, just stick stuff anywhere. All right, that's not bad. It's not, I know it's not completely covered. I see that. Don't panic. We have a loud chipmunk outside. Yeah, we don't have to worry about the cicadas anymore. Boy, this sure went by fast. Well, I said they weren't that bad this go around, but time sure flies when you're making master boards. I think it goes this way. A bird. Is that too definite? Maybe. It's pretty. Oh, also, speaking of inspiration, Tim Holtz I watched as of this taping. His latest video, he's talking about he has new fabric coming out this fall. So he showed a sample of all of them. And one of the prints in each collection is, I think he calls it a collage sheet. So it is. It's sort of, it's not like this, but it's this idea of, you know, snippets and pieces and old photos and stuff like that. That was pretty cool too. That was inspiring also. Okay, it's a couple little spaces. There. It helps to have stuff just sitting around on your counter. Okay, everybody, I'm going to pause and glue this all down. I'll let you see it before I cut it up. Okay, hang on. Okay, all glued. It's a tad different, but I don't think I added anything. And then in the why not file, I made a second one. It's slightly bigger. So those are pretty cool. They're fun to do. And what a great way to use up your scrappy stuff that's sitting around. Okay, I'm going to pause and cut these apart. I'm going to make at least one ICAD size. Other than that, I don't know. I'll do a couple or just do ATCs with the rest. I don't know. But anyway, I'll come back with at least one ICAD size and we'll make an ICAD out of it, okay? Okay, just a minute. Okay, it's all cut apart. So here's the ATC size, which is 2.5 by 3.5 inches. You know, you could just use these as is for gift tags or Happy Mail, write a note, or journal cards. I'm going to turn them more into ATC type focal things. And I did 3 by 5 for ICADs. And then I had these oddball sizes left. So those can be journal cards. I'll do something with those. And don't throw away your strippy scraps because we all need scraps in our lives. But that can definitely go on something. Okay, let's make an ICAD. Which one do we want? Well, I'll just take the top. And watch it too. If you wind up with like there's a little tiny thing on the side, make sure it's glued down tight. Okay, Shannon put a vintage image of children on hers. That's very cool, and it certainly goes with vintage stuff. I have, now watch what you say, these are distant ancestors of mine. I don't know who they are though. And I'm glad they're distant, I'll say that much. These are old Xerox copies before I had a scanner. I Xeroxed some. I should do that again, or just, now that I have a scanner, I should scan some. I have scanned some. I have, but more like because I was sharing it with a relative or something, not for really art purposes. Okay. Yeah, that picture. I know what side of the family it is, but nobody ever knew who these people were. She looks so happy. And I don't know when this was. That's got to go way back there if you look at their clothing. I don't know. When was that kind of hairstyle in? I have no idea. Where you have curls on top? I don't know. It never was in. They just they did their own thing. They didn't care. Okay. Maybe a flower over here. This for me is kind of working backwards. I do this occasionally, but generally speaking, I would start with this and then build from that. So it's a little backwards for me, although, like I said, I have done it. It can be a little more challenging that way, I feel. But it is kind of fun. I'm looking in a box of flower stuff. Scrapbook paper. It's not stuff. Oh, come on. What about this gold one? And you could certainly add paint. We'll see if I feel a need for that. You could add fabric. That's nice. Sewing. Oh, I have black thread. Flash. Finally got a spool of black thread, so I did sew on the ICADs that I wanted to sew on. So that's all caught up. Well, let's see if we have any inspiring words or phrases. I hate to say this, I shouldn't, but those ladies would make nice witches with hats on, wouldn't they? I'm sure they really appreciate Diane saying that. Nostalgia. Treasure. A treasure. Bonus points for anybody that knows what that is. I'll give you the next line. If he keeps this up much longer, he's going to be a buried treasure. That's a very funny episode of The Honeymooners. Something to remember. Well, ladies, daring. Do you think they were daring? What is this? Unique. Well, I don't know that that goes with so well, but I like the dark. Okay. Maybe one more like flower right there to kind of, and I've got boxes on top of boxes. Yeah, I suppose it's like any craft, but you know, the longer you do it, the more stuff you acquire, and you start running out of room, and it's a big hassle. Not bad. I think that's better, unless I want to ink over this picture. Okay. Okay. I think that's pretty good to go. I'm going to fussy cut, glue that stuff down. I definitely will add a border, sew a border, ink the edges, something. Okay, when I come back, it'll be done. I'm not doing these now. Um, when they're all said and done, maybe I'll come back in a different video and show them. Because I think this video is getting kind of long. Okay, hang on, and we'll show and tell that one. Just a minute. Okay, all done. I did not sew. I just decided there was enough going on, and there is. But I did ink around in black. I added another one of these because the way these two papers lined up, I didn't like it. Look at I'll give you a good look at the dresses though. Looks like it has those bigger sleeves. And see how the ruffled neck there? Unique. Okay, and for any purists out there, you're right. This is not on an index card. But you know what? You want to go rat on me, go ahead. Okay, so I have two more of those. Non-ICAD ICADs, we'll call them that. And then is it 6? Yeah, 7. Oh, 7. ATCs. So I think, why don't we make that be the next video? I'll make a couple ATCs with you guys. Okay, thanks to Ms. Green for her inspiration. I hope everyone has a great day out there. Thanks for watching.